What's up, teammates? American Big Guy here, coming to you tonight as the American Bi Guy. All right, my alter ego, right? I'm a Gemini, okay? Like, yo, it is what it is. But tonight I want to talk about women, and I want to talk about the fact that, in doing some retrospect, you can get turned out. I think that if you identify as heterosexual or someone who is primarily interested in the opposite sex, and you have the greatest like same-sex encounter, you can get turned out, right? That's how most people know it. But it also works vice versa, where if you are someone who's primarily with the same sex, and then you get with the opposite sex or the right one, boom, you can be turned out. That bi formula can be switched, if you will. So the whole turned out for bisexuals, that your bi formula starts to flip around. I think that's why a lot of lesbians are freaked out by, women who were previously with men, is that they're like, well, you're not really lesbian, or you're gonna go back to, like the eggplant emoji, and I think that's a real fear, because of the fact that, well, obviously, like, biological men have, like eggplants. And I think that that's a real fear too with women who date by men, with like, what, I don't have an eggplant, right? So, they kind of are afraid that their mate, that they aren't able to give them what they're looking for. To make a long, it kind of sounds jumbled, but whatever. Basically, just understand that you can get turned out. And it's okay if it happens, as long as you are honest with yourself and your mate. And that's what my bi formula says right now, is that, like, it's really awesome, when you're on this journey and you find out, like, what? Wow, I actually like this side, just as much or equally. Like, now, I mean, I'm not straight. Now, understand that turned out here means that you may have a preference now. Now, it could be a preference where, I want a Slurpee, and all of a sudden I got my blue raspberry Slurpee and I'm good, and that's it. And then I go right back to whatever it is I was having before. Or it could be a situation like, man, that Slurpee was really good. You know what? And I just can't give it up. This is where I'm at now. I didn't know I like Slurpees this much. I didn't know I like blue raspberry Slurpees that much. That's being bisexual, is that you find out, not saying you don't, still drink lemonade or whatever. It's just that, nah, you prefer blue raspberry Slurpees, right?